Okay, let's take a look at his packaging. So on top here it says Marvels. The Thor and Hawkeye says Avengers. I believe they're the only one that has that right now, but I could be wrong. Anyways, on the bottom here it says Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Marvel's Iron Fist, and the side has these nicely done pictures on the side. This is nice, man. I actually like the new packaging. I hope all of the sets have this kind of silhouette drawings on them, because these are pretty badass if you ask me. So all the figures in the set comes with this, and Odin / King Thor built a figure piece. And then on the back here it says Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Marvel. Then it says Marvel's Iron Fist. Daniel Rand channels the power of the Dragon Shalom. And there's a picture of him right here. Then the other figures in the set, you have Iron Fist, Avenging Allies, Machine Man and Sentry, Marvel's Hawkeye, Thor, Maidens of the Might, Captain Marvel, and Scarlet Witch. So yeah, and then there's the number 6, which is Captain Marvel, comes with an alternative King Thor head, sword, and cape. So yeah, with that being said, let's crack him open and give him his proper review. And here is Iron Fist out of his packaging. Comes with this Odin / King Thor leg. I'll do a proper review of that soon when I do both Build-A-Figure reviews. And then he comes with a bunch of interchangeable hands for both his left and rights. These are pretty nicely detailed. I like how the veins are popping out of some of them. I like some of these. And there's the karate chops, or Hill Hydras. These are pretty nicely sculpted too. And then you got his 2 fisted hands, which is not all that bad. And then you have the hands he comes with that look like some kind of claw-like choking hands. Yeah, I think, and that's pretty much all that comes with the figure for accessories. And then here's his head sculpt, which is not all that bad, except for that little black spot right there. Let me see here. It doesn't look all that bad, really. It's not a bad figure. I don't have any problems with the head sculpt. Also, something I'd like to also point out is I love the paint details on this. Actually, there's a I don't think you can tell here, but they got some light blue mixed in with the white there, and it just looks pretty cool for me. In my opinion, it looks pretty cool. How they have that blue, light blue and white all mixed in there, and the gold, just like the paint applications on here, except maybe the head and the armbands and that, and maybe this, but I don't like the gold plastic. I like the paint more than the plastic, sadly. It doesn't look right for me. For me, it just doesn't look right. This is the back of the figure. Not bad at all, except there's some kind of gunk on there. Can't tell what the heck that gunk is. Right there's some kind of gunk on there, I don't know. There's a couple paint chips on here as well. I haven't even had them. It's only been out here for not too long at all. So yeah. So pretty much as usual, I'm going to quickly show you how how to switch out his hands and that. Okay, which one? So yeah, it's easy, quite easy. And just like that, he can swear on the Bible. Or go. Bill Hydra. Or you can karate chop. Either way. So yeah, that's how you pretty much just swap. I don't like the gold plastic on here. Like I said, these lines don't look all that cool to me. Some of them kind of looks like they aren't even properly painted on there. This one looks like a bunch of straight lines. This one looks like a bunch of sloppy lines. I don't know if that's how they did it in the comics, but these lines don't really look similar. This looks all sloppy, and this one looks less sloppier. And I guess there's not much here. Bagels on the bottom of his feet. And I think this is actually all I have for it, actually. So I'll do some articulation here. His head can go up that far, and that far down. He can put his arms out that far. There's an upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hand swivel, hand hinge. There's also shoulder articulation I forgot. So yeah, he has an armpit swivel, armpit joint, like the Amazing Spider-Man 2. He has an ab crunch that can make him go that far forward and that far back, so you can get him in a cool limbo pose if you really want. And then he has an waist swivel. You can karate kick that far that far out. He has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees that go all the way far back. You could almost touch his butt if you wanted to. And he has no boot swivel. Feet go up, down, and a beautiful ankle pivot. So I don't think this is a bad figure. Like, it doesn't have much for accessories except a lot of hands. And then he does come with the Thor leg. So if you need to build both King Thor and Odin, you're gonna have to get two of them, or you could maybe trade for the pieces. I like the white, gold, and blue paint all mixed in here, except for maybe the sloppy painting on this arm. It's the gold joints, the gold plastic kind of looks a bit off to me. I like the paint instead. I actually like this. This is the only gold part I actually like on the figure. This logo right here, because it's the only one that isn't covered in gold plastic. Yeah. And I forgot to mention blue also continues in the back here. Some people are actually glad we got yet another lost legend here. I actually do like the articulation. I like any figures with the Spidey articulation, so yeah, it's not a bad figure articulation wise. Maybe except for the gold plastic I might not like, and the sloppy painting on this weird wristband. Other than that, it's not bad. It's not bad of a figure. If you're an Iron Fist fan, I recommend you get it. If you just want to build a wave, you can build a King Thor or Odin, you should get them too. Other than that, it's not really one of the ones I really wanted to. Anyways, so with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. And tomorrow I'll be starting the Avenging Allies reviews. With that being said, I'll see you in the next.